All right, everybody, welcome back to the #1 television program in the history of the entire universe. I am Brian Lee Durfee, author of The Forgetting Moon, The Blackest Heart, which is somewhere in that pile of books, and The Lonesome Crown. All three books published by Simon & Schuster's Saga Press. Today, I am downstairs in my writing studio. Most of my videos I film upstairs in my library, but I have a second library down here in my writing studio, and we're going to be talking about that because I'm making major changes to my TBR videos. My TBR videos are the books that I will be reading, or maybe will be reading. I usually choose about 5 books that I will read per month, and usually those books have been coming, well, most exclusively, well, entirely exclusively. Those books are always pulled from my upstairs library, which has all my science fiction books, my fantasy books, my horror books, my mystery novels, my thriller novels, my western novels, my historical fiction novels. Upstairs is nothing but novels. My library down here in my writing studio is my nonfiction book collection, which I have been neglecting on the channel for a long time. I think of in the 4 years of me doing book reviews on this channel, I think only 10 or 12 of those reviews, of the thousands I've done, only 10 or 12 were pulled from my nonfiction books. And I've got to change that. I've got to rectify that. It must be remedied. So now my TBR videos, they will still include 5 books from my upstairs library of science fiction, fantasy, horror, thriller, mystery, all that. But I'm going to be adding 2 books per month to my TBR from my nonfiction library, because my nonfiction library has some dope books. I mean, I'm just going to show you. So two books per month will come from this library, which includes just a host of fantastic nonfiction books by like David McCullough, all of these presidential biographies. Down here we've got, Nathaniel Philbrook sea novels about, heart of the ocean, things like that. We've got down here, we've got all my Eric Larson books like Devil in the White City. We've got all my Peter Ackroyd books, the histories of England. Over here we've got all my books about Alaska and science. Up here we've got all my books about the Oakland Raiders, which is a lot. All my writing advice books. Over here we've got all my books on religion, the Mormon religion, atheism, all sorts of books about that. Up here we've got all my rock and roll biographies, like all my Kiss biographies, my Motley Crue about the Beatles. And then we've got some John Krakauer books. And then up here we've got all my World War II novels. So that's it. I mean, that's where we're gonna go. If I do 2 a month, if I read and review 2 of those books a month, that's gonna be 24 nonfiction titles a year. And it'd probably take me 4 or 5 or 6 years, I'm not good at math, to get through all these books. But I gotta do it because I've been neglecting them. So that, my friends, is my big TBR announcement. We will be reviewing the books from my downstairs library from now on. 2 per month at least. Anyway, there you go.